people go off to conventions, their behavior becomes unconventional. People of caution, discretion, and care, people of rare rationality, become convinced of their immortality in the sweet they call hospitality. Farce is a product of the French, at least that has been their contention. But there's another fact I can mention. French farce is an American convention. People who don't stray an inch out of line, pillars of musty morality, defenders of fiscal frugality, proponents of perfect punctuality, perform feats of wild originality in the sweet by itself. Home in a hotel, in a place we know so well, that's the sweet called
So, regardless of where in our great nation your dealership is found, get ready to dominate the season. No, that's not right. Get ready to dominate the market in the coming season. That's it. To dominate the market in the coming season with the greatest line of products in our history. The brand new, the all new, the great new. You're not our great new line of products, you're my great new husband.
Oh, some great new husband. We get married at 4 p.m. and at 5:30 you're on your way to a trade show in Boston, and I'm flying to a sales seminar in Tulsa.
Well, since then I've done my act in Hartford, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Richmond, Charlotte, Atlanta, and Birmingham.
A fact easily verified by my phone bills. From Phoenix, San Diego, LA, San Jose, Eugene, Tacoma, and Seattle. It's a wonder you had time to change out of your wedding dress.
When you're a spokeswoman for a product line, you learn how to change your clothes fast.
And when you're a merchandising manager, you sort of get used to traveling around with a popular pitch artist.
Not anymore. Ever since our new general sales manager came in, we've been at opposite ends of the map.
Do you think it's intentional?
It's supposed to increase productivity, to make the sales promotion staff cover more ground.
That it's accomplished, besides making us decide to get married.
On the day the schedule came out, when we knew we wouldn't be seeing each other for almost a month.
Any regrets we acted so quickly?
I've always pictured a church wedding. I should have known the only aisle I'd ever walk up would be on a Boeing 727.
I would tell my wife I'd missed her, but I think I've made that abundantly clear with my telephone calls.
I wasn't dead sure until our 3.5-hour middle-of-the-night conversation between San Diego and Richmond.
Well, I'm not missing you right now.
You're not?
No, I'm lusting after you.
I like that better than missing.
Look, when do you have to be somewhere?
In 20 minutes, I have to greet the dealers from the eastern region.
20 minutes?
19 to be exact.
If we hurry.
Rob, you're not thinking
Does the
of
phrase unconsummated marriage mean anything to you?
We'll get to that.
I mean, this is the hospitality suite.
Which doesn't become full service until this evening.
Jeannie, we've got our choice of 2 bedrooms. Count them.
Rob, this is the National Sales Convention. We'll be together for 36 whole hours.
During which time I am going to our new general sales manager, tell him you are now Mrs. Rob Wicker, and convince him that productivity will be better served by sending us around the country together as a team.
And what a team! Ladies and gentlemen, for your merchandising pleasure.
The Cocoa Butter Beach Hotel and Convention Facility is proud to present the Wickers!
I feel like seen. The world was made all for me, my personal joy machine. Everything is shiny bright, just for my own use. So before I slow in a flash of light, allow me to introduce the great new you,
Thank you very much.
the great new me,
The one and only, a great new Tucson.
Don't you agree?
Indubitably, a great new life lies ahead.
And may it ever be possible, the great new you, the great new me, the great new us.
I'm talking about it's hard to recall that once I wasn't worth a dime, doing nothing but waste away, all before my time. Then just like that, love came in, it took me by surprise. So before I jump right out of my skin, chair will recognize the great new you.
Ain't it the truth?
And guess who?
Just a callow youth, but put us together. No telling what
We'll do, we'll rival them all.
no more the airline bus. Well, the great new you, the great new me, the great new us.
I know darn well there are better words to tell you how I feel, more descriptive terms that I could choose. But I feel great and oh so new, so those are the words I have to use.
I'm talking about we make a great combination for a couple of hams,
Like oysters and Rockefeller,
half shells and clams.
being far away from you is more than I can stand.
So here we are, back together by popular demand. Great new you,
It's a pleasure to be here.
great new me,
It's a pleasure to have you
a
and
great
bring
new
you duet.
in a fresh new key.
New key, a fresh new future is beckoning
And may it ever be thus.
for the great new me,
A new human being,
the great new you.
a great human being, the great new us.
Coming to a convention near you.
I know. I'll bet you're Jeannie, the darling of the dealerships.
Yes, I'm Jeannie.
Well, I'm Garrison Gross, the new kid on the block. Although the boys upstairs insist on calling me General Sales Manager. And you must be Rob Wicker, my globetrotting merchandising manager.
That's me, sir.
Well, I want you both to meet Judith Pryor, whom I've just hired as a sales consultant.
We're always glad to have a little help on the sales end.
Oh, I'm afraid I have a lot to learn about your business before I can offer any help.
No offense, Miss Pryor, but I thought we were doing pretty well in sales.
Pretty well is no longer good enough in this company, Mr. Wicker. For the first time in its history, this company has slid down to number 2 in national sales. I have been given the task of making this company number 1 again.
We're still selling an awful lot of product.
But not the most product. So we are now going to climb back on top with my great new dynamic sales strategy. Weakness.
Weakness?
In the customer. 10 years ago, I figured out that American men have deep-seated doubts about their virility. So I sold them the longest, lowest, most overpowered sports car ever made.
Oh, yes. What was its name?
The Tantrum. It made hundreds of millions of dollars in sales.
Yes, I tried one out. It was very uncomfortable driving around lying flat on your back.
But you were driving the world's first car with a front view mirror.
I'll never forget it.
I've read about your success in the teenage market.
5 years ago, I figured that the pressures of adolescence would make teenage boys long for the days when they were toddlers, when the hardest thing they faced was riding around on their tricycles.
So you came up with...
The three-wheeled, all-terrain vehicle.
And I believe one of your ATV models outsold all the rest of the market.
The infantile. It grossed $45 million for us, and $7 $70 million for orthopedic surgeons.
I'm beginning to understand your dynamic new sales strategy, Mr. Gross.
The dealers are gonna love it, because that's how we're going to be number one again.
Why number one? We're doing great as number two.
We've got the respect of the entire industry.
Bosh! That's eyewash. That's windswept away by a hurricane. Unless you're first, you're the worst. To think otherwise is un-American. It's a sin to come in second. You're considered second rate. Being second is an unforgivable and unlivable state. When the first prize we say well done. When the second we say boo. To the victor is where the spoils go and the goils go too. If you win the competition, then to you we give the cup. After which it's our tradition to run down the runner-up. If you want to be a champion or just to save your skin, remember that to come in second is, you come in second, you are second class and second best. You're second rate like all the rest. You're second fiddle, second string, secondary everything. With second thoughts, you second guess. You're way too second hand success. You pray like a losing football team, as I've heard them pray at masses. Give us this day our daily point spread, and forgive us our missed passes.
That joke is second rate and second class. No wait for humor, it could pass.
It's hard to miss the top spot. You can get your friend provoked. If you come in 10th, it's fake the second, but come in second, you choke. If you whiskers by a whisker, you have simply fallen flat. Being second is no misdemeanor, it's much obscener than that. In the 3 TV networks, being second, you could die. For first is first and last is where you might even give good programs a try. As the Boston Red Sox or the Borough 3, they'll tell you that to come in second is a felony to win, or it's a mortal sin. And we're gonna have no sinners round here. Now, if we can just extend my dynamic sales strategy to women customers, we're golden. That's where Ms. Pryor comes in.
Oh, I thought I was being brought in to improve sales in general.
Miss Pryor, you are a woman. Therefore, I expect you to increase sales to women.
I'm also a Presbyterian. Shall I steer clear of Methodists?
You just find me that essential weakness in women, and we'll flatten them with our new sales approach.
Sounds irresistible. And after that, whom do we go after? Children?
No, I already did them. With war toys.
With live ammunition?
Jeannie, why don't you show Judith the rest of the suite? And while you're at it, give her a little of the female slant on our business.
Female slant?
You know, have a little backbench chat. Isn't that what you ladies do?
You mean just us girls?
That's the idea. Let's prime the pump a little and see if you can hit upon this weakness thing.
I see. Jeannie, would you like to join me in a little hen party?
If I'm not overwhelmed with weakness first.
Rob, while the ladies are conversing, I'd like to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
Rob, it was pointed out to me a month ago that you've been paying a lot of attention to our company spokeswoman.
To Jeannie.
To Jeannie?
We've been working our sales meetings as a team. She in the limelight with me behind the scenes. We've been in each other's company constantly.
You may have noticed I moved to correct that.
The widely separated itineraries.
Exactly. I have made Jeannie sort of off limits to company personnel.
Off limits.
All of the talent in this organization is now focused in an all-out effort to sell our new line to our dealers. And Jeannie is one of our prime talents.
As a spokeswoman.
As a salesperson.
The talent you speak of goes beyond speaking.
Only where necessary.
And where you deem it necessary, what sort of sales effort are you expecting from Jeannie?
All out. Like the rest of us.
All out.
To be frank, Jeannie's attractiveness provides an added incentive for the dealers to stock our line.
Have you spoken to Jeannie about this?
She, like everyone else on the team, knows we are in a do-or-die sales effort. She has said she will do her part, and you can do your part by backing off.
Backing off?
It will increase Jeannie's attractiveness to the dealers if she seems unattached.
But I'm already sort of attached to her.
Look, Rob, whether you think so or not, I'm doing you a big favor. You have a solid future here. You're on the way up.
I sometimes wonder.
And you will need a fine young woman by your side to ensure your rise up the corporate ladder.
That's what I'm talking about.
An unsuitable match could permanently mar your chances.
I see. And Jeannie, to you, is unsuitable.
Not to me. To our dealers. They will not take kindly to the man who walks away with the girl they dream about as their own.
But Jeannie is bound to get married sometime.
Perhaps. But if she wants to keep her job, she'll refrain for the time being in order to dedicate herself completely to our all-out effort.
I see.
And if you'd like to remain on the team, you'll back off and allow her the freedom to give herself completely to our all-out effort. Do I make myself clear?
This is why you and I are sharing the same hotel room and why Jeannie's in with your secretary.
The hotel ran short of rooms.
I can think of several other arrangements of the four of us that would be more interesting.
I'm sure you can. Now, this afternoon, Jeannie and I will be greeting the Eastern region in Ballroom F. I've arranged for you to help out of the Western.
A prudent move. There's no telling what she and I would do in front of 300 drinking dealers if we were together.
My boy, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Remind me to introduce you to the daughter of my Alaska dealer. She'll knock your eye out.
I'm sure she will.
Well, I'd better check and see how our female sales specialists are doing.
If I tell him, I not only lose my job, I lose Jeannie's for her. And we start our marriage with his and her places in the unemployment line. If I keep quiet about it, I'll see Jeannie and Hallie's Common again on the same day. Cloud 9, it just became the pits. A great new future was beckoning. And now, what's left to discuss for the great new you, the great new me, the great new... I seem to be caked with a combination of airline grime and self-pity. I better wash some of this stuff off.
Well, girls, come up with anything yet?
Not yet. We've only gotten as far as Hartford.
Well, I'm afraid Philadelphia will have to wait. Jeannie and I are due to greet the Eastern region in Ballroom F. Why don't you make yourself comfortable?
I'll just mosey around. I want to get the feel of this operation.
Fine. And come, Jeannie, start practicing your smile.
You heading for the Eastern region too?
No, Western.
Have you practiced your smile?
Look, selling is hard work, okay?
I heard.
The national sales conventions are the hardest.
Especially under unusually hard conditions.
What do you mean?
I mean, you and Jeannie are married. That's what I mean.
What?
I can tell by the way you two react to one another.
Well, in this case, you've mistaken a close professional relationship for marriage.
What's more, you haven't told your boss you're married.
You know that from the way my boss and I react to one another.
No, from the way you're tearing up that plane ticket.
It was just a coupon from today's flight.
Junior executives generally do not hand in their flight coupons in 16 pieces.
So I'm a little nervous.
So you're a lot nervous, which suggests to me that you should be one of my first projects.
Me?
How are we going to improve sales to women in general if our merchandising manager is frustrated over one in particular?
You think helping me will help the cause?
You'll do the cause no good at all in your present frame of mind.
I'm not too crazy about my present frame of mind myself.
So let's get cracking on a new frame.
Do you think you can help Jeannie too?
You mean your wife?
My wife.
Good. I finally have a fact to deal with. Yes, I will try to help Jeannie too. I have to in order to help you. It's a package deal.
I'm beginning to feel glad you came aboard.
I am not aboard. Consultants do not come aboard. Consultants dabble.
In other people's problems?
Oh my, yes. We wouldn't think of facing our own.
Come on, Lynn.
Kurt, you have no business being in here. Some company's hospitality suite. You know, for their conventioneers.
Well, there's no conventioneers in here at the moment.
Thank heavens for that. My ears are still ringing from that group of harmonizers outside our door.
It's just our luck to pick a hotel with a convention.
It must be for something medical. Everybody's wearing white shoes.
You know, life was a whole lot simpler when we were living together. No strings, no questions, no hotel bills.
Then you had to go and get married.
It was the in thing. I didn't want to be left out.
You did ask me, I'll say that. And when I wouldn't, you asked Madeline, and she would.
You wouldn't marry me. Of course, when Dawn asked you.
With you gone, I was bored.
So here we are, right back where we were before. Only instead of a nice $250 a month shared walk-up, we're paying $350 a weekend to sneak around a hotel. When an old yen comes back, he can run into money.
How can you talk about money at a time like this? I think you've gotten less romantic and more mercenary.
More practical, honey. And it is with these jaded, practical eyes that I view our present opportunity
Opportunity?
to ease some of our fear of discovery.
I don't get it. I'm interested, but I don't get it.
To sneak around really drags. Why don't we play a game of tag? A little label on your lapel will conceal what's real extremely well. And if by chance our luck runs low and we should meet someone we know, will they put together two and two when they come upon me with you? No, they'll see that we're here at the company's behest. It says so right on your chest. We're playing tag, you're it, whatever it says. It's holy writ, whatever it says. The sky's the limit, lover, with such an unblowable cover.
I know we have no guarantees, but this might make me more at ease. It's like I have a part to play, a
Saying one's a criminal act. We're playing tag. You're it, whatever it says. It's holy writ, whatever it says. Today to us, it may be a gag, but this is serious business. To those who play the game of tag, you're it, whatever it says. It's holy writ, whatever it says. Tag, you're it, whatever.
Aspirin. Aspirin. I met the daughter of the Alaska dealer and I need aspirin. Aspirin. Didn't I see some in the bathroom?
Ah, yes, those dealers are a jovial bunch. Not a straight man among them. All stand-up comics.
Who don't stand up so well selling to women.
They need that weakness to exploit, Judith. Give them that little breach in the enemy line of defense and they'll charge into the fray.
I've already started to charge in that direction myself.
Great. They're catching on to the sense of urgency.
While I'm taking the time to run studies on the character of your women customers, I would like to get some faster action going.
You're a man after my own heart.
I am indeed. On another consultation job, I met a man who has been truly outstanding selling to women. If we could get him to take on your line, I'm sure he would be very successful with it. Then he could share with your other dealers how he does it.
That's just what we need. Someone who's located the weakness. How soon can I meet this guy?
Well, the reason he came to mind is that he has a weekend place here on the water.
Well, this is the weekend. Call him up.
You'd have time to talk to him tomorrow?
Tomorrow, tonight, now. You name it.
All right. I'll do my best to get him to drop over here.
Give me action, Judith. That's what I want. Action.
I have to warn you that this fellow is a tough customer. He's going to want the moon.
At this point, I can afford to be flexible.
He'll take all the persuading we can muster.
All?
All.
You're sure?
But he's a pussycat when he gets what he wants.
Then we'll have to put in the first team for this guy.
The first team.
We'll put Jeannie, a contract, a pen, and your prospective dealer in one of our private offices and see what happens.
Let nature take its course.
Nature is so persuasive.
Mr. Gross, you're a crafty old fox.
Miss Pryor, you have penetrated my disguise. Oh, Ben! Ben! Forgive me, I have to talk to my marketing director. Ben!
God willing, Mr. Gross, and the creek don't rise. I have penetrated your disguise. Beneath your exterior of middle-class Aryan, I think I found a barbarian. That part of you may be surprised that even corporations can be civilized. So you're the place where I begin to bring a few human values in. Lesson number 1, let there be lightness, lightness, lightness in your touch. You will invite less of tightness. You won't bog down so much. Let there be lightness in the way you speak, a bit of brightness toward the end of the week. A little joshing, a little want to stop eating, let there be levity with brevity. Your own special brand. You'll find that levity brings longevity. When applied with a weightless hand, let there be brightness and music and sparkling repartee, and let lightness, lilting lightness, light-giving lightness, light the way.
I thought you said you were going to help us.
I am.
You call fixing up my wife for the prospective dealer in a hotel bedroom helping us?
Sure do.
How in the name of heaven do you figure that?
Because, my poor lovesick boy, you are going to be that prospective dealer. Let there be brightness and music and sparkling repartee, and let lightness,
Lilting lightness, light-giving lightness, light the way.
Jeannie, it boils down to this. If you can get this new dealer to take on our line of products, we're golden.
I'll do what I can, but I've never worked one-to-one before.
Does Jeannie know yet what you're doing for us?
No, she's been getting her instructions from Garrison. I'll find a moment during the cocktail party to brief her. Meanwhile, let's make sure you get everything straight. Toward the end of the party, ring this phone from that bedroom.
From that bedroom.
Why does our session have to be in a bedroom?
Forget bedroom.
I ask for you, you come to the phone.
It's the only private space of our own.
I'll say my dealer blew into town and someone should go right down.
Put it out of your mind that a bed is even in there.
But it's in there. Harrison will want to go down, so his pitch can begin there.
And when he leaves, Jeannie comes in.
Freshen up ostensibly.
If you keep acting sensibly, you'll come through.
I hope I do.
You phone a message to the desk that says your man came straight up here.
And should this man seem to like you a lot, that's no cause for fear.
And when Garrison's back, I say I introduced Jeannie to my gent. And like it was heaven sent, they hit it off and off they went. And through this you'll be right outside of my door, I assume.
Before I see the sun come up, I go back to my room.
Right, and I will say my dealer felt too pressured in with her. His mind became a blur, so he went home to consider what his options were.
All right, everybody ready for the thundering herd? Just remember, this is a cocktail party. Be nice, be friendly, but don't say anything specific about the new line. We're saving that for the big presentation tomorrow.
I don't see how I'm going to be able to wait for the end of the party.
Save your strength, Robbie dear. You've got a long night ahead of you.
Now let me see those smiles.
Kirk, we were having such a nice time shopping. Why do you want to come back to the hospitality suite?
Because we were having such a nice time shopping.
What do you mean?
We've used up most of my traveler's checks, so I'm a little short on dinner money. was going to be either dinner without drinks or drinks without dinner.
Was going to be?
Didn't you see the sign downstairs? It said open house and cocktail party in the hospitality suite. So now, thanks to our badges of honor, we're right back to drinks and dinner.
But what if they ask us questions and things?
Look, sales conventions are my bailiwick. You let me do the talking and just smile a lot, okay?
I'm going to have to drink a lot, too.
It's a snap, honey. We just blend in with the crowd.
All right. And if things start to get tense, I'm leaving.
Hello, I'm Rob Wicker. Welcome to Open House.
How do you do? I'm Kirk Thomas. My wife, Lynn.
And this is our company spokeswoman, Jeannie Brisk.
May I get you a drink?
Scotch on the rocks. Make that one rock and hide it with the scotch.
Vodka martini with a twist.
A twist. Have we got lemons, Jeannie?
Oops, they're all down at the Eastern reception area. No problem.
I'm sure you're anxious to meet our new general sales manager.
Well, actually, we're sort of new too.
Very.
Lynn?
Let me introduce you to him. Mr. Gross.
Just a minute, Rob. I'll be right there.
I've got to freshen up.
I thought you just did that in the lobby ladies' room.
I need to freshen up.
There's a powder room inside either of those doors.
Thanks very much. Come on, Kirk. You need to freshen up, too.
I do?
Yes, you do.
I have to freshen up. Would you excuse me for a moment?
Go right ahead.
Over here, you cretin!
I thought I had to freshen up too.
Nobody needs to freshen up.
Then what are we doing here?
Kirk, that man over there is my father.
Your father? Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. You think I don't know my own father?
Well, what's your father doing at this convention? I thought he sold all-terrain vehicles.
He must have changed companies again.
Don't you know for sure?
No, I don't know for sure. I haven't seen that much of Dad since Mother divorced him.
Boy, we're in big trouble. He'll know I'm not your husband.
You and your free drinks? You and your grandiose schemes.
Later. Right now, I've got to get you out of here.
What are you going to do? Lower me out the window with bed sheets? My father's facing the doorway.
Look, I'll go back and explain that you've had a little too much to drink. Then I'll let that fellow introduce me to your father.
Kirk,
Yes, Lynn?
did I ever introduce you to my father?
No. You simply referred to me as your roommate without ever mentioning gender.
Thank heaven for cowardly evasions.
So, while I'm engaging him in conversation, you slip out there, say a quick goodbye, and head for our room. I'll join you as soon as I can gracefully leave, and we'll check out.
Kirk, you better keep my father totally occupied.
Lynn, piece of cake.
Just make sure I'm not Daddy's little birthday girl.
She's had a little too much to drink. She can't handle it when she's keyed up. I guess these conventions are too exciting for some people.
I'm glad somebody thinks so.
That's the basic organizational setup. Now, I think you ought to be familiarizing yourself with what we're going to be doing tomorrow. I've arranged for you to look in on the dress rehearsal of our big presentation in the ballroom.
I've been wanting to see that.
Just ask for Ben Mandible, my marketing director.
Hopefully, when I get back, things here will be in full swing. Then, Mandible, right?
Right.
See you shortly.
Rob, who is this distinguished gentleman you feel I should meet?
Mr. Gross, this is Kirk Thomas. Kirk, this is Garrison Gross, our brand new general sales manager.
I'm the new kid on the block, just learning the ropes like everyone else.
He's a fast learner.
Thomas. I don't seem to remember that name being on the dealer roster.
Oh. Well, I'm not exactly a dealer. I'm just thinking of becoming one. Sort of looking around.
Oh! Prospective dealer, of course! Yes, of course, Mr. Thomas! How nice to meet you! Rob, this is Mr. Thomas!
I know. I just introduced you.
But you didn't say it was our Mr. Thomas. I must say it didn't take you long to get over here.
Oh no, we're just down the way.
Just down the way. I hear you've got some place there. Just down the way.
Oh, it's just like everyone else's.
Such commendable modesty. Where's Jeannie?
Getting lemons for the bar.
Look at her. Have we got an offer for you? It's an offer you can't refuse.
Jeannie, the boss wants you. I'm confused.
Here. I'll see what he wants. You'll have to put your confusion on hold.
Here's Jeannie. Jeannie, I want you to meet Kirk Thomas. Kirk, this is Jeannie. Jeannie is our company spokeswoman. And when Jeannie speaks, the company listens.
Glad to know you, Mr. Thomas.
Kirk has been sort of looking us over, Jeannie, and I was wondering if you'd be willing to help Kirk get acquainted with us and with our product line.
I'd be glad to. Well, first of all, our company was founded just after the First World War by 6 veterans of the American Expeditionary Force.
Jeannie!
Carving their
Jeannie!
way through a mountain.
Jeannie!
Yes?
I think you and Mr. Thomas would both be more comfortable going over things in there.
In there?
Yes.
Oh. Oh! This is that! This is that. That. Where I have to do my number. This is it. I do my bit. In an office better suited for slumber. Walking the tightrope. Doing my balancing act. Selling a small amount of charm with a large amount of tact. This is hard to be on guard and yet come off bright and breezy. Hard with all holds barred, yet do a job that is far from easy. Picture danger all around, a falling prey or falling flat, and you're caught in the middle. This is that.
What is this? Something's going wrong here. What went amiss? Someone else is singing my song here. Who forged his name on Jeannie's personal roster? Who is this opportunist? This imposter? I say, hey, that's a phony that you see there. Egad, should I add, I'm the one who's supposed to be there. If you're in between the devil and the sea, if you're up a creek and also up a tree, if you're on your 9th life and you're not a cat, this is
Yes, Jeannie. This is that. As you can see, Mr. Thomas, your fame has preceded you. I'd like to show you the private office.
Oh, I don't think there's any need for that.
Oh, I don't think there's any need for that.
Where are you going?
To Mr. Gross's private office.
Don't you dare.
It's an offer I can't refuse.
Kirk.
Now, while you two are talking over some business, I'll see to it that she gets some aspirin.
He's going to need the aspirin.
There. No one is to disturb them, do you understand? No one is to communicate with them until Jeannie walks out of there with a signed contract. And she's got until 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon to do it.
Mr. Gross,
Yes, Rob?
Mr. Gross, something's gone sour.
They're lemons, Rob. They're supposed to be sour.
No, I mean,
What do you mean?
there are hundreds of dealers in this hotel. Are you sure your Mr. Thomas is the one you're looking for?
There is only one prospective dealer in this hotel, and if Jeannie has her way with him, we can eliminate the word prospective.
Oh yes, I guess we should all feel ecstatic about Jeannie having her way with him. What was that?
Unless I'm mistaken, I believe Mrs. Thomas is breaking up the furniture in there. That sounded like one of the twin bureau lamps. There goes the other one.
She's obviously upset that her husband is in the other bedroom with Jeannie. Why don't I take over for Jeannie and let Jeannie go in and calm Mrs. Thomas down?
Rob, for a merchandising manager, you know surprisingly little about selling. You go in and calm Mrs. Thomas down.
Who's gonna calm me down?
That is a loss of job, sound as a sedative.
I'll go in and calm Mrs. Thomas down.
That's quite a production you've got down there. Giant screen, 2 speakers roster, stereo sound, slides, film, video.
And the product?
Looks good, priced competitively.
So what would you change to make these dealers more excited about the line?
Only a few words in the speeches.
I wrote those speeches myself. What few words?
These few words. The battle lines are drawn. We're going to launch the blitz. Hit them with both barrels, blast them out of the water, attack their flank, hit the beach, bring in the choppers, fire the rockets, zap them with lasers, and damn the torpedoes full steam ahead.
So,
Sounds like you're going to war, not into the marketplace.
selling is war, Ms. Pryor.
I found it to be a rejection film business in dire need of a few moments of release once in a while.
Like what?
Like humor, like music, maybe even a tap dance.
Between hit the beach and bring in the choppers, you want a tap dance?
No, instead of.
Instead of?
Well, you'll still have launched the blitz, hit them with both barrels, blast them out of the water, attack their flank, fire the rockets, zap them with lasers, and jam the torpedoes full steam ahead.
I don't want any tap dancing in the middle of an important product presentation.
Why not?
Because it's frivolous, insignificant, brainless, and flimsy. It's frivolous, unimportant, nonsensical whimsy. Whatever we do, we're gonna do with our 2 feet on the ground. There wouldn't be dancing at all if Duke Wayne was still around.
How about humor?
Trivial, glad to disconcert you.
Humor is trivial?
Unless it's about a woman of easy virtue. Rather than listen to jokes, my men prefer to study a graph. When the competition falls on its face, that's what they call a laugh. You have got to understand that when dealing with things financial, everything about you must appear solid and substantial.
Even if, in fact, they just appear.
Solid and substantial.
Then there's music.
Pointless, picayune, paltry, and piddling. All we need is some clown in a rented tux fiddling. This modern stuff is nothing but noisy rhythm. When Guy Lombardo left this earth, he took music with him.
So, things sort of break down into 2 categories for you.
I can tell the difference between frivolous and substantial, if that's what you mean.
How then would you regard Roosevelt,
Which one?
Teddy,
Substantial,
Franklin,
frivolous. Him you can dust the lead out.
Caruso,
Frivolous.
Domingo,
Who?
Pavarotti,
Delicious. I have it whenever I eat out. Substantial. Substantial.
federal debt.
Substantial.
That's what I can agree with. Pressure,
Substantial.
fear,
Substantial.
love.
Frivolous.
You must be fun to be with.
I know what I want. I can tell you that.
You're a meat and potatoes man.
How did you know?
I'm psychic.
And I know what I don't want.
Let's not go through all that again.
I don't want any dancing girls in the middle of a serious business meeting.
Not even at the TikTok dealer sale.
I don't want any Broadway musical. You turn our meeting into one. Or an opera. Ha! I'm proud to say that I've never even been to one.
You're kidding.
I've never even been to one. It's frivolous. Like the rest of that twaddle, it's trifling.
Mysterious. How you think what's serious has to be trifling?
Selling essentially is time. When it's time to get down to cases, take off your necktie time. When you're short on the social pieces, bedroom's time when you're selling face to faces.
Like bring in the choppers.
Bring in the choppers.
Stop the competition.
To competition.
Grind them into submission.
Grab them into submission. There's no more to discuss. Cause there's nothing trivial.
Trifling.
Pointless. Asinine. Frivolous. About us. You'll have to excuse my occasional breaches of decorum, Miss Pryor. I'm a great believer in the power of demonstration.
Better put these on. You don't want to catch your death the night before the big push.
Oh yes, that would never do.
I'm glad the dealers are taking their time arriving for the cocktail party tonight. Otherwise, you might have done your strip number to a packed house.
Apparently it's a harmonizing in the halls crowd this year.
I can vouch for that. On the way up, they called me to sing tenor on Sweet Kentucky Days.
Well, one dealer at least has arrived thanks to you.
Thanks to me.
Your prospective dealer arrived while you were down in the ballroom.
I did.
And he and Jeannie hit it right off.
They did.
Right now, they're in one of our private offices hatching up a deal.
They are? Where's Rob?
He's in the other bedroom with the dealer's wife.
Is?
I've got to hand it to you, Judith. What you set into motion here is going to produce substantial results.
Oh, they'll be substantial, all right.
You don't sound as excited about it as I am. What's the matter?
I think I just came in second.
Second? Oh, not you, Judith. You always win.
your mind is stressed to a mess.
To review the state of affairs. The state of affairs is in need of repairs. The helplessnesses happening to us are ludicrous.
Everything was going great until it started going bad.
Great until I spotted dear old Dad, which to me could turn out to be your average catastrophe.
To review the thickening of the plot. The plot may be thick as thieves, but we're not. I don't know how I got here.
I'm trying to do a job.
I just want to be with Lynn.
I want to be with Rob.
To review events that have occurred.
Let me sum them up in a single word. I'm delighted and even proud of you.
Here's the right hand. We've got work to do, so let's all go back to where we were before we started to review.
Listen to this. Gentlemen, in the coming year, the American consumer is going to spend $4.5 billion on products like ours. And who's going to pocket that money? You or your competition. How's that sound to you?
Great so far. You haven't shot anybody yet.
If it won't bother you, I want to read it aloud and get the flow of it.
Go right ahead. I have plenty to think about to keep me occupied.
Fine. Who's going to pocket that money? You or your competition? If it's going to be you, gentlemen, we're going to have to pulverize the competition with our shore batteries before they can establish a beachhead.
I spoke too soon. How's it going in there?
We're taking a break, so I can take my wife back to our room.
She's sleeping peacefully, so you have time to talk to me first.
We can talk when I get back.
No, we can't.
Why not?
Because you don't plan to come back.
Certainly I do.
You're about to check out.
This is ridiculous. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll help my wife to our room.
She's not your wife.
Why don't we talk now?
I thought you might see it my way.
I thought I just heard you say she's not my wife.
She's not.
And would you like to tell me how you concocted this frothy little piece of fiction?
Her sudden rush to freshen up.
She had a little too much to drink.
I know the difference between having a little too much to drink and abject terror. I've suffered a little of both in my time, and this was fear.
She was afraid of being sick in front of everybody.
No, this was too sudden. Something happened after she came into the room that plunged her into panic.
This is quite a detective story you're writing.
She saw someone she knows and who knows her.
Oh, come on. Why would seeing a friendly face be such a disagreeable experience?
Kirk, you and Sleeping Beauty didn't invent this, you know. It's been tried a few 100 million times before.
What's been tried?
Your average assignation.
Your average what?
I believe the technical term is shacking up.
That's an accusation.
And the person she was so afraid would recognize her is Garrison.
What on earth makes you think that?
Well, it wasn't Robert Jeannie. You two were talking with them before the panic struck, and I don't know the girl. That leaves Garrison.
This whole narrative of yours is preposterous.
We can easily test how preposterous it is. I'll just take Garrison in there and see what happens.
No. You'll wake her up.
We'll be as quiet as mice.
You can't take him in there.
Why not?
It'll destroy her.
And you'd like to protect her from that.
Yes.
So would I.
You would?
If I can get your cooperation and hers.
I see. What is it you want us to do?
I want you to continue to be exactly who you claim to be.
I see.
Only you play it precisely as I tell you.
And if we do?
You'll leave here reasonably unscathed.
How do I know you'll keep up your end of the bargain?
Despite all appearances, my job is to make things a little easier for Garrison, not more difficult.
What would make this difficult for him?
You know, you just might be shifty enough to be a prospective dealer after all.
She's waking up.
Good. Now, Kurt, if you'll come with me into bedroom B, I'll explain to you and the former Lynn Groves
Ouch.
what I want you both to do. I got the idea a few minutes ago when I remembered that Garrison has never been to an opera.
So?
So we're going to do one for him. And you two are the tenor and the soprano.
I suppose I have no choice.
Oh, you have a choice, all right. You can sing either tenor or soprano. We'll run a little Rigoletto by him just to see if he sings along. Run a little Rigoletto past him to set right what went wrong. Just a little Rigoletto sprinkled here and there among friends, and turn around how a little opera ends.
How can a little Rigoletto straighten out this newfangled tangled mess? Do you have to sing falsetto if you want to use it to reach success? Is the secret its libretto or the score that helps untie the noose? How can Rigoletto cut us loose?
Is the plot?
It's a conspiracy.
Why not?
It did I hear a scene?
You did.
I don't like treachery.
Oh no, it goes with lechery.
Touche, you think when winning
I'll
at
say,
this game of intrigue?
just
Will
pray.
the curtains close with us smelling like a rose?
They will
They will
close.
close,
I
I suppose, with us smelling like a rose.
They will
They will
close.
close,
I
I suppose, with us smelling like a rose.
Thanks to a little operatic twist, we'll do what could take a ton of words. Hopefully with one dramatic twist, one stone will knock down a row of birds.
Just a little Rigoletto sprinkled here and there among friends.
And turn around,
A little opera, a little opera, a little opera,
And so, gentlemen, with wave after wave of new product hitting the combat zone, supported by salvo after salvo of explosive advertising, it's time to take up the cry and charge into tomorrow's... How's it going, Jeannie?
Slowly. Very slowly. He doesn't know the first thing about our business, so I have to start at ground zero on everything. It's like reading to a child.
Well, is this child enjoying being read to?
He seems a little distracted.
Well, he came over here on very short notice.
Frankly, I don't know if I'm getting anywhere.
Perhaps you need a change in emphasis.
I could use an idea or two.
Jeannie, when a sale is made, it's mostly because the buyer likes either the product or the seller.
Oh,
And it doesn't matter which it is.
as long as the sale is made.
The reason he buys is unimportant.
Well, it's important to me, Mr. Gross.
Why on earth should it be?
When I stand up there and tell people about our products, every word I say will stand up after the sale is made.
That's very commendable.
The reason I've been effective for this company is because people trust me to level with them.
That's just what you should do.
I have never deceived anyone about the goods they're paying for, and they don't plan to start now.
I'm not asking you to.
Certainly you are. Since he doesn't know enough to appreciate our products, you want me to sell him me.
I want him to buy the line. If it's because he likes you, what's wrong with that?
Because the goods he's paying for are not the goods he's paying for.
Come again?
If I sell him me, I'm the goods he's going to want. And regardless of what you may think of spokeswomen, Mr. Gross, this one is not for sale.
Rob? Rob, could you come out here a minute?
You want me, Mr. Gross?
Rob, I'd like you to join this discussion.
Fine. I'm leaving Mrs. Thomas in good hands.
Oh? Up to now you've been the good hands person?
You've had your assignment, I've had mine.
Rob, I've got to get back to rehearsing my charge to the troops. Jeannie's a little discouraged about her selling session. She needs a little pep talk.
From me?
Sure, why not?
I thought it was a threat to her all-out selling effort.
I'm asking you to speak to her as a merchandising manager, not as a hot-blooded male.
Did you say hot-blooded male?
Yes. I said hot-blooded male.
He said hot-blooded male.
Now you're talking. Please talk to me as a hot-blooded male. That's exactly what I need. You'll find that I'm not a cold-blooded quail, but I'm a rather warmer breed. Tell me how I make your temperature rise. Tell me how I put that fire in your eyes. Make me feel like stepping where the line. Hot-blooded male of mine.
Jeannie, save it for the client.
I'm on a break. Don't tell me I've got a beautiful mind. Don't applaud my personal taste. Don't say my wardrobe is well designed. Such a claim will go to waste. Let me feel your breath so soft on my ear, saying things that only I can hear. Till they play a tune in my spine. Hot-blooded male of mine.
Go ahead, back to your rehearsing, Mr. Gross. I'll talk this thing through with Jeannie.
As a hot-blooded male or as a merchandising manager?
I think it's going to be as a hot-blooded merchandising manager.
I'll just get her ready for the next round.
She'll be up with the bell.
Fine. Where was I? Ah, yes. It's time to send up the battle cry and charge into tomorrow's market, taking no prisoners!
Are you or are you not a hot-blooded male who can sweep a girl off her feet? Has a month out of practice made you static and still and turned you into concrete?
No way!
Then where in this great wide world have you been? Burst in and save me from the prison I'm in. Claim your maiden and make her thine. It's time to set sail for the land of Perkeo. Hot-blooded male. I always needed hot-blooded male.
I read you loud and clear.
I had to get that out of my system.
I hope you didn't get it all out of your system.
There's plenty more where that came from.
Jeannie, we're not actually talking, are we?
I have the feeling we better make it fast.
Okay. Number one, Thomas is an imposter. There was no prospective dealer. Judith was trying to arrange a little honeymoon for us under the watchful eyes around here. I was supposed to sneak in there for the all-night selling session.
Bless her, she's also been reading me loud and clear.
But then this Thomas fellow wanders in and helps himself to free drinks, and Garrison thinks he's the prospective dealer.
So, what happened with the wife?
That's number 2. She's not his wife. She's Garrison's daughter. She and Thomas are both married to other people, so she went ape out of fear that her father would find out she's here having a fling.
And she couldn't have been thrilled that her lover was in there with me.
And so Judith nails them both and has come up with a way to get the train back on track.
You mean, we might even...
Yes, we might even.
What's the plan?
Thank you, and good selling. Applause, applause, applause. And the dealers go to lunch on the patio. Rob, it's your turn now.
My turn?
I want to see the merchandising presentation I wrote for you before I send the script down to the visuals people.
Here it is.
I know what's in it. I want to see you deliver it.
But I'm not quite through with the pep talk.
The visuals people are screaming for final scripts. First the presentation, then the pep talk.
Go ahead, Rob. You know, I'm interested in seeing you deliver.
All right. We start with a big, colorful map of the United States. And I say, gentlemen, at Yorktown, the British found out that America means business. And that's exactly what your merchandising department is saying to you today. America means business.
Ah, here's the star of the show, coming center stage for Act 2.
I guess I needed a break. I feel much better.
And Jeannie feels much better now. Don't you, Jeannie?
I was beginning to, before America started meaning business.
Well, half a loaf and all that. Mr. Thomas looks ready to resume the sales session, Jeannie. Back to the catalogs, you two.
Rob!
Judith, you're on.
What's that all about?
The girls are having a little back fence chat. You know how it is.
It's been a long day for all of us, Mr. Thomas. As a member of the sales trade, I'm sure you can appreciate that.
As a matter of fact, I made some of my best sales when I was tired.
Well, I hope you're very tired, Mr. Thomas, because this is going to be the best deal you ever made.
So you just go on in there and sell away.
Thanks so much, Judith. Later. Ready, Mr. Thomas?
Let me at those catalogs.
Continue, Rob. Listen to this, Judith, and tell me what you think. It's a merchandising speech I wrote for Rob.
Yes, I've already seen some of the visuals downstairs.
Let's see. Oh, America means business. Then the map of the United States changes into money. The plain states are green dollar bills, and the mountains are piles of coins.
This has worked at every company I've been with.
The question is, will it mean business for you? Yes, if you utilize your merchandising department's mobilizing for profits promotion.
I just looked at myself in the mirror. I'm a mess. I need to freshen up.
Well, there's a bathroom in there.
It's in use.
Oh?
He's freshening up in there.
Well then, use the other one.
That's where I was headed.
Sometimes I wonder if this thing's ever going to take off the ground.
It will, don't you worry.
May I go on?
Sure, go ahead.
Now we see a dealer with a clump of 20s in his hand. The mobilizing for profits promotion will stretch your promotion dollars. Now we see a dealer stretching one of the 20s like it was rubber.
I like that part.
It's so inventive.
So that your profits don't go up in smoke,
Now the dealer lights a cigar with a 20.
but come to rest where profits really belong.
The dealer blows out the flame and puts the 20 in his hip pocket. Is that great?
It's heartwarming.
I'm not actually a writer by trade.
That's hard to believe.
No, but I wanted my staff to understand the dynamic new sales approach around here. After this convention, they're on their own.
I hope they're up to it.
Jeannie, what's going on here?
She's obviously washed her hair.
Washed her hair? Jeannie, when you freshen up, you freshen up.
The better to serve the cause.
Well, I'm getting sick and tired of your stalling. Now you get in there and you do anything it takes to make that sale. And I mean anything.
Anything?
Anything?
Anything. Continue, Rob.
A woman tends to function better with clean hair.
Well, she better function in there, that's all I can say. And I'm going to stay right here to see that she does function if it takes the whole night.
I'll keep you company, Garrison. I'm as interested as you are in how this turns out.
Do you want me to continue? No, that's all right. You got the idea. I'd rather have you keep an eye on Mrs. Thomas. I don't want her causing any more trouble. I'm making her your responsibility.
My responsibility, I didn't think I would have to be a babysitter at this convention.
There is too much at stake right now to take a chance on Mrs. Thomas throwing another one of her tantrums. Now you get in there and you keep her under control for the rest of the night.
The rest of the night?
My boy, it's about time you learn the facts of corporate life. What you're about to do, no doubt, is taxing. The thought of it, no doubt, will give you pause. But leadership can never be relaxing. You may be called upon to suffer for the cause. Sacrifice, prepare to sacrifice. To bear a heavy load that's restful. Take my advice, prepare to pay the price of sacrifice to be successful.
What you're about to do may be exhausting. There may be times you feel you're nearly dead. It's not for you to count what it's costing. Damn the torpedoes, full steam ahead.
Say I like that! Sacrifice, prepare to sacrifice. The maddening events make you better. With no time to fight. Way up high on the corporate ladder.
What I'm about to do is my duty to the company that I'm beholden to. Though the job you've given me is a beauty, I'll do the best I can to see it through.
That's the corporate spirit.
Sacrifice, prepare to sacrifice. Eating dinner not at home but from takeout. It's the kind of strife that comes with corporate life. To the young man who wants to make out, if you say so, sir. To the young man who wants to make
Well, Judith, how about a drink?
No thanks. I'm as high right now as I ever want to be.
Are you still awake?
I need a 4-letter word for seabird.
Crossword puzzles, huh? Those things are a waste of time.
It was either this or finish off the gin bottle. If I do this, I don't hate myself in the morning.
Listen, I'm going back to my room for a couple of hours. I just gotta get a couple hours of sleep before the big presentation. Would you be willing to mind the store?
I'm your man.
Good. Don't let them out of your sight.
They're not in my sight.
Well, if they come into your sight, don't let them out of your sight.
I'll try to remember that.
Call me as soon as there's any activity. Room 724.
I think you're safe till 7.
Sure you don't mind?
I've got my seabirds to keep me company.
I'll see you in a couple of hours.
I know there's an E-R-N in it, but you can spell it 10 different ways.
Is the bar still open?
It never closed.
I need a nightcap.
I believe the correct term as of this hour is eye-opener.
I'll take whatever you're selling.
It's self-serve after daybreak.
Kirk, would you self-serve me one too?
You two look a little, indecisive.
That's the word, all right.
Doesn't sound like the night of nights you had in mind.
We've done nothing but talk ever since I went in there.
And the entire conversation has been on one subject.
We miss our spouses.
I am mortally shocked.
Well, I guess we're not as footloose as we thought. We're finding we're committed, committed, committed to our spouses. Committed, committed. Now I know what a louse is. I'm the one to blame. Full of guilt and shame. Oh, so condition, condition. It's like an angry position, position. To stop a hankering, we want fun, of course. But instead of rapture, we want
So
connected, connected. I never felt so connected. A small point I overlooked.
suspected, suspected. How come I never suspected that I was hooked?
I'm so committed, committed to a love I tried to spoil. Half-witted, ill-fitted, to be trusting and loyal. No more having a fall, I'm committed once and for all.
And so we're going straight back to our happy homes and confess all.
Hold it, hold it.
No, we'd like to stay and help you out, but we both made a terrible mistake.
You're about to make another one.
What other mistake?
Confessing all.
But we both learned a great lesson, and we want to share it with those we love.
I can't believe what you're saying. Just look at the two of you.
You ought to be committed, committed to the nearest psycho facility. You've admitted, you flitted to the best of your ability. And now it's all too plain. You want to spread your pain. It's so incredibly stupid, stupid. You try to force the hand of Cupid, and when that won't work as planned, involve your spouses too, so they'll feel rotten like you. You make them full partners. Now they become full partners. Now you give them a role in your scheme. That's full partners to make them full partners. Now you found a hole in your dream. You ought to be committed, committed to a mental institution. When laying this on your spouses is your idea of a solution. Committed, committed. Once
5 a.m. Do you know where your spouses are?
Certainly, they're home in bed.
In whose bed?
Together? No way.
How do you know?
Well, we don't know, but
Madeline? Dawn?
Dawn and Madeline?
I wouldn't put it past them.
But we haven't done anything.
You've done enough.
And we'll never do it again.
Perhaps not.
But now is the problem. What do we do now?
Just what you're doing. Continue to be Mr. Thomas and Jeannie until we've completed our little charade, then you go back home right on schedule without blowing the covers you've fabricated for your spouses.
I'm beginning to feel awful about what I've done to Dawn.
You've heard of higher education? Well, this is it. Now you two take your drinks back in there and we'll do the final scene as we planned it. That is, if you want to be off the hook with your father, Lynn.
Oh, I do.
We might as well, then. As long as we've ruled out what we plan to do all weekend.
Room 724, please. Turn. That's it. Hello, Garrison. I believe Mr. Thomas of Bedroom A is ready to discuss something with you. How does he look? Like he's had quite a night. Well, I don't know how good it is. We'll find that out when you get here. Okay, goodbye. Let's see. 5-letter word meaning forbidden rendezvous, the second letter of which is R. Forbidden rendezvous? Ah, I've got it. E-R-R-O-R. Did you sleep well, Garrison?
There's no rest for the wicked, Judith.
Honey, we were just discussing that.
Well, here's my prospective dealer.
Mr. Thomas, places.
This better be good.
I have a feeling it will be.
Ah, Mr. Thomas. I understand you're ready to talk to me.
I am indeed, sir.
Well, I have an idea we'll be talking to one another a lot from now on.
Perhaps, Mr. Thomas. Excuse me, Mr. Gross. But not necessarily about product. To be honest, Mr. Gross, I'm not too taken with your product line. But I did want to say that I'm crazy about your sales methods.
You are?
I had one whale of a night.
You did?
And I wanted you to know I really appreciate the consideration you've shown me.
Apparently, it hasn't produced the results I had hoped for.
Well, it's not for any lack of trying on the part of your chief salesperson.
I asked Jeannie. She's a good old gal.
Jeannie?
Yeah, Jeannie.
She told me her name was Lynn.
Well, regardless of what she told you in the heat of the moment, her name is Jeannie.
My name is Lynn.
She said her name is Lynn.
I know her name is Lynn. I gave her the name Lynn. I chose the name Lynn when she was christened.
That settles it. Her name is Lynn.
Lynn, what are you doing here?
I dropped over to help you with your sales convention, and you gave me this job.
I didn't give you this job. I gave Jeannie this job.
No, you gave me this job. Now do you recognize me?
You spent the night with this stranger?
All for the cause, Dad.
But you're a married woman.
So is Jeannie.
This is our first anniversary. Rob and I have been married 1 month today.
Actually, we've only been married a few minutes if you start counting from the wedding night.
We're talking about my daughter. I'll get to you two later.
Dad, would you have preferred I did this job for you back when I was single?
I would have preferred that you kept your nose out of this rotten business altogether.
Why? Because I'm your daughter?
Yes, because Because you're my daughter.
Oh, I get it. It's all right for somebody else's daughter to do it.
Lynn, I think you may be in danger of overstating the point. Mr. Gross, you brought me in to help you increase sales to women. At first, what I saw here made me think it was hopeless. But now I feel something can be done.
You can say that after the pickle I seem to have gotten myself into.
It's because of the pickle that I see hope.
You've better eyesight than I have.
Mr. Gross, I can get you to think of every woman customer the way you think of your daughter instead of the way you think of Jeannie. Everything else will fall into place.
You think it's all that simple?
There's nothing simple about changing a person's basic attitudes. If there were, we'd have no hunger on this planet, no oppression, no war.
Nonsense. I go with the flow. If this is Be Nice to Ladies Week, count me in. And now I'll bet you two traitors to the cause, Mr. and Mrs. Wicker.
I think your first gesture of goodwill toward the women should be to give Jeannie a month's paid vacation.
A month? Our sales figures would never justify that.
If you're going to reject the first recommendation I've made to improve sales, then perhaps we should both stop wasting our time with one another.
You're recommending a month's vacation for Jeannie to improve sales?
I'm recommending a honeymoon for Jeannie to improve sales. So naturally, your merchandising manager will have to go along.
My merchandising manager? During the middle of the national sales meeting season?
Of course, if you were to reroute their schedules so they could work together again, I'm sure they would settle for a 2-week wedding trip.
You're crazy.
Perhaps. But if I can get you thinking and acting in this strange new way, I may be just crazy enough to get your sales force headed in a positive direction.
Some positive direction it'll be when my sales force finds out I sent my own daughter in as bait for a prospective dealer.
What dealer?
What daughter?
What bait?
What's going on?
This never happened, did it, Lynn?
No, Dad, it didn't.
You do this for me?
I'll be more than happy to.
Well, looks like we may make it unscathed.
Thanks to Rigoletto.
I still don't see the connection.
In the Verdi opera, Rigoletto does mortal harm to his own daughter, having been tricked into thinking she's a despised enemy.
In this case, the mortal arm seems to have fallen less on the daughter and more on Rigoletto.
I don't wish him any harm, but I won't mind if he finds out he's mortal.
All right, Judith. Won the first round. Got you 2 weeks vacation, and we'll reroute the Bobbsey twins as a team.
And what a team! Ladies and gentlemen, the Solitude Island Convention Center is proud to present
As you've never seen them before, the Wickers!
Now, may I remind you that we have a national sales convention to pull off in exactly 2 hours and 36 minutes, and I expect the Wickers to be in top form.
After what you've just done for them, you've guaranteed yourself their finest performance.
Does it ever occur to you that I may occasionally know what I'm doing?
You did time that awfully well.
How about this for timing? What do you say about you and I having dinner together tomorrow evening after the 3-ring circus is over?
It's sort of a post-mortem
No. It's sort of an overture.
overture. That sounds so, operatic.
You might even show me how to pick out a wine.
I think I'd like that, Garrison.
Fine. I'll knock on your door at 8. Liquors! Snap to it!
You're actually going out with him.
After all this, might as well get it over with. I know there's a human being down inside that man, and I'm not going to rest until I find it.
You just might be onto something. It's been a long time since he's put his arms around me like he just did.
It seems so inadequate to say thank you.
Human beings are fragile things. I just try to exercise a little damage control.
Well, you certainly controlled a lot of potential damage to one brand new marriage.
You just do a good job, so Garrison will think I was right about you two.
Can we walk you to your room?
No, I have some important unfinished business to take care of here.
Well, see you later.
Catch our act. Thanks again.
Give Rigoletto our best.
People of power, position, and pomp who conform to form and formality can lose all sense of reality and perform feats of wild originality. And the voice they know so well as the sweet call.
One word to go, and it's a long one. 11 letters, meaning open-handedness. Open-handedness. I got it. Hospitality.
People who don't stray an inch out of line, pillars of musty morality, defenders of fiscal frugality, proponents of perfect punctuality, perform feats of wild originality in the sweet by itself. Home in a hotel, in the place we know so well as the sweet called hospitality.